Roughly a week ago, I uploaded a clip of myself reading a story pertaining to one amazing entrepreneur, Vivek Ramaswamy. And to my surprise, the video did better than I expected with regard to it being watched by more people than I thought it would. And some of his supporters decided to reach out to me in some very hostile ways. And I want to make it clear, I'm the kind of person where I don't have a problem with regard to having a political discussion regarding a difference of opinion. But I'm noticing a trend on YouTube, and it's on a lot of sites, but on here in particular, when I do a video and I sit back and I break down my belief system, whether you agree with it or not, there is a prevailing commonality where the people that are on the opposing side of the paradigm will simply not respond to anything I'm saying. Like, it's almost as if directly addressing the points I'm making is just their kryptonite. I have this one person who wrote, "Oh, you should watch more of his interviews," and I said, and I didn't respond to them directly. I'm just thinking to myself, what more is there for me to watch? I guess they assume that if someone doesn't like this person, they just haven't seen them enough. No, I've watched several interviews of him during my various times watching Fox, just having it play on in the background or whatever. And I always pay more attention to the presidential candidates than pretty much anyone else they bring on there. But this is a guy who, off the top of my head, believes China's this big threat to America. And I'm already someone who's gone on record and said I really don't like the aggression that a lot of people have towards China in the U.S. I think we should work together on various things. This is a guy who, just to give you another example, said that he wants to raise the voting age to 25 with the exceptions of certain specifics that we can get into at a separate time. This is a guy who said that he wanted to have all the Republican candidates pledge that they'll give Trump a pat on the back, a pardon, regardless of what the results are. So it just seems to me that in any area where he has made himself distinct or done something specific to himself that I don't see the other candidates on the Republican side saying, it's always something that I don't agree with and think is not smart. And I don't feel bad for saying that, but what I do feel bad for is that I'm really noticing that there is such a cult of personality with regard to these candidates where, I'll give you an example. If somebody made a video about Marianne Williamson, and gave this example with the Sam Cedar video I did, where he made various points about her that I didn't agree with. So when I did my response video, I responded piece by piece to everything he was saying. I said it's very early in the race after he said she didn't have a movement. The point is that I responded to what she was talking about. I didn't just vaguely say, she stands for this, and I bet you are going to be sorry when this happens next. Because again, that doesn't address anything the person is saying. So that's one of the reasons why I used to respond to comments years ago, write stuff back to it. But at this point, it just seems like, why bother? If no one's going to address what I'm saying, I think the same courtesy should be given to them. So I guess the good thing that came out of this is it really shows anyone who's running for president can have that 2% support. I just wish people would spend a little bit less time antagonizing those that don't like their candidates and actually posting about them and getting their name out there. Then maybe Ramaswamy wouldn't be 40 points behind Trump. But to his credit, he's not doing any worse than the rest of the crumbs trying to reach out for Trump's victory. So that's that.